Hey guys, it's Tina here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be testing out kids makeup versus real makeup. Believe it or not, these are both the same price. Okay, so for today's video, I thought it'd be fun to compare kids makeup versus real makeup because I saw this at the toy shop and it was $30. I don't know why kids makeup's so expensive. However, there is a little booklet inside where the kids can, I guess, draw and do face charts. Like, this is legit face charts, what you see at MAC. And now they have it as kids' toys and makeup, so that's really interesting. So this set here is the Top Model Makeup Studio set. Like I said before, inside you get a little booklet full of face charts where the kids can fill it in and draw. And on the other side is the actual makeup. We have the kids' eyeshadows. Next to it are, I think, liners, then cheek and perhaps even a contour color. There's also lipsticks or lip glosses, and finally the tools. For the real makeup, I've got the NYX Beauty On The Go palette. On top, we have the eyeshadows. There's 36 different colors. And underneath, we've got the contour shades, highlighters, cheek colors and lip colors. I'm interested to see how the kids makeup will compare with the real makeup since they're the same price. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with my brows first because that's how I usually start my makeup off. I think I'll just choose this brown. I'm going to fill my brows in with this brown, I think it's an eyeliner, but I'm pretty sure it'll work for my brows. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this eyeliner and attempt to fill my brows in. Pencil is so short. You know, when I was young, I never really had like makeup to play with. I think I only had Barbie dolls, but they weren't even the real Barbie dolls. They were like the cheapy ones that you can get from like the dollar shop. And I used to make clothes out of tissue paper. Oh gosh, those memories. Okay, I think I'm making this work. It's looking a little bit better. It's just really soft, this, it's an eyeliner, so it's really soft. I'm going to attempt to kind of like blend it out with this spongy, cheapy eyeshadow applicator. Oh yeah, that's looking much better. Oh yeah. So that's this brow with the kids makeup. Not bad. I feel like I can definitely wear this out. Let's do the other side. Now this palette doesn't really have any like brow pencils or eyeliner, so I'm gonna use a brown eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna use like this shade mixed with a bit of black since there's no other like really matte brown shadows. I'm gonna go into this side. I'm actually kind of worried about this side because I'm just using powder, so it's not gonna be as defined and there's no exact color that I like, so I'm just mixing colors to create a brow shade. Actually, I have a feeling that this side will end up looking better than this side because these powders aren't that great for your brows. I think I'll actually use these like contour or bronzing shades. See how that will look, my brows. So that's that side done. Comparing the two, which one do you like better? Time for the fun bit, eyes. Now, there are some pretty funky colors on this makeup palette for the kids side. I think I'm gonna go in with like a pink and bluey eyeshadow and I'm gonna attempt to blend it out and make it look nice. So I'm gonna go into this like hot pink shade and I'm gonna use the little eyeshadow brush applicator thingo. Okay, let's see if this is actually, whoa, it's actually really pigmented. I did not expect that. Oh gosh. Okay, it's really pink. Which is a good thing. You want your eyeshadows pigmented, especially if you're gonna pay $30 for this set. I actually thought it'd be really like light and not pigmented or this bright, so whoa. This applicator is so small. I feel like I'm gonna like drop it or even break it. Like trying to be really dainty with it. I'm gonna turn this thing around and I'm gonna attempt to blend it with the clean side. Surprisingly, it's all right. It's not too bad. Let's add a bit of blue on there. Might just do blue on the ends. Whoa. This is pretty pigmented. It's turning into a purple now because I added it over the pink, so I don't know. I thought this would turn out okay. I'm starting to look a bit like Harley Quinn here. I'm going to attempt to use this brush. I think it's for your cheeks. I don't know, like the really small cheek, but I'm gonna use it to like soften up my eyeshadow. For the inner corner, I'm adding this like light teal color. Ooh. For my lower lashes, I'm gonna go in with this like eyeliner. It looks kind of pinky purpley. It is so hard, it hurts to apply this onto my eye. I look really tragic, don't I? I'm trying my best to make this work. So let's go in with eyeliner. This looks like a black. So I'm going to line my top lash line. And again, this is so hard. I have no words for this look. Maybe I should try to save it. Should I like curl my lashes and like mascara or something? I just feel like, I don't know. It's looking a bit tragic. Okay, I really don't know if mascara saved it. I'm just gonna go full out and I'm just gonna apply lashes on. I think I kind of saved it with the lashes. What do you think? Time for the other eye. Let's move on to the NYX palette. I'm going to pick similar shades so that you guys can compare the two. So I might go in with this like pink and maybe like these colors. Could you imagine if like kids' makeup side looked better? Like, oh my God, that'd be so crazy. All right, moment of truth. Let's go in with the pink. Doesn't look too different from the other side. Then I'm gonna go in with the blue. Oh, it's turned purple. There's actually a lot more fallout on this side. I really don't know which side looks better. You know what? I feel like the kids' makeup is maybe like a little bit more pigmented. I feel like the blues show up better. But obviously this side is so much easier to blend. But then again, I am using normal tools. And then finally, I'm gonna go onto my lower lashes. So that is both sides done. What do you think? I don't think it's that bad. I feel like lashes definitely save the day. And I mean, when you're using colors like this, it's kind of hard to make it look better. I'm actually starting to look a lot like this chick, right? Anyways, let's move on to cheeks. I think I'll use maybe like that color for cheeks. This one's actually not that pigmented. You know what, I'm gonna use my fingers. I feel like there's a bit of a struggle with this cheek color. Ooh, is that too much? Okay, I'm starting to look like a drag queen, but that's okay. Let's move on to the other side. I think I'm gonna use maybe like this pink or maybe this shade, or maybe mix both. Ooh, that's really pink. Oh, I'm starting to look like a clown. This side doesn't really look that much better. Alrighty, this side doesn't look that much better. Now let's move on to lips. I'm going to attempt to use this little frail looking lip brush. It's like really cheap. Ew, there's stuff coming out of it. What is that? Can you see that? There's all these like little like fiber things on it. I'm definitely not going to put that on my lips. I don't think it's very hygienic. I'm going to use a normal lip brush. There's 4 lip colors to choose from. I don't know what color should I go with. Maybe like this pink. Oh, the formula of this is disgusting. Oh, it's all lumpy. It kind of smells nice. It kind of smells like candy. Okay, it's starting to look a little bit better now that I've smoothed the lumps out. It feels really sticky and gooey. Let's try the other side. I think the closest color I have to that other shade is this pink color here. This lip color feels less sticky. And maybe it's just like a little bit more pigmented than the kids' makeup. Here's a close-up of my makeup. This is the kids' side. And this is the real makeup side. Comparing the two sides, I actually like my brows better on this side because that kit had an extra like eyeliner that I use as a brow pencil. I feel like, you know, using powder wasn't as defined. But in saying that, like the eyeshadows are pretty comparable. The NYX one was easier to blend out but had more fallout. The kids' makeup was super pigmented. I was really surprised, like the eyeshadows came out really well on my skin. The cheek color on this side was meh, not that great. But in saying that, this side, the color is not that much better. And the lips, I feel like I would definitely go with the NYX lip color because it's so much easier to apply and it's a bit more pigmented. This side was all like lumpy and gooey and it's really sticky. Surprisingly, when I zoomed the camera out and from a distance, the makeup doesn't look that bad. I mean, the color choices may look a bit tacky, but in saying that, like, you can't really tell. It's not like a big difference compared to like the kids' makeup and the real makeup. I definitely wouldn't really use the kids' makeup ever again, but it was kind of fun to play with it. If I had a kid and I knew I was gonna spend like $30 on like a makeup kit, I think I would kind of buy them real makeup because then they have like more choices and I feel like the quality is better and the ingredients probably better. But I don't know, is it like wrong to like buy little girls makeup? Because you don't want to encourage that, right? I feel like they need to be a bit older to wear makeup. So what are your thoughts on that? So that's it to this video. If you guys have watched until this far, I have a little surprise for you. I'll be doing a giveaway. I'll be giving away these Benefits They're Real Double the Lip sets. These are all the colors, there's 8 of them. Plus, inside this little secret compartment, you get the They're Real mascara and the tinted primer. So I'll be giving away one of these sets and all you have to do is follow me on Instagram, that's @Tina_Yong. Like my latest photo and comment your name, country, and let me know your funniest childhood memory. I'll tell you mine. When my brothers and I were like, I don't know how old we were. I wasn't in school yet, but my dad brought home like a box of those like old school computer papers, you know, the ones with the holes on the side. And my brothers and I ripped half the boxes up. We ripped it into small pieces. We jumped on the dining room table and then we like threw them up in the air and pretended it was snow. So there was like pieces of paper everywhere in the dining room. And when my dad came home, he was super angry and everyone got like a smack in the bum with the broom. At that time, it wasn't funny, but when I think about it now, it was actually hilarious. So yeah, let me know your funniest childhood memory and you could win. That's it for now. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and I'll speak to you guys next time. Bye.